Hey people, All Muscle here. Today I'm answering the question that nobody asked me to answer. Is it worth to start playing FGO in 2023? Well, first let me tell you that I personally feel that it's always a great time to start playing FGO no matter the year you're watching this. But I think there are two requirements to really get into this game in my opinion. You need to like reading / playing visual novels, and you need to have a lot of free time to grind the early stages of the game, because 90% of this game is grind, so if you survive the early game, odds are that you won't mind the late game. By the way, don't be fooled by anime YouTubers or Redditors or whatever. The Fate franchise is not as hard to get into as they want you to think it is. Granted, it is a huge rabbit hole with multiple titles, and is part of an even bigger multiverse of other games / visual novels called the Nasuverse, but in reality you decide where you start your journey, which titles of the franchise you want to consume, and how deep you want to go on the rabbit hole. And if you are completely new to the Fate franchise and just want to see what FGO is all about without watching any animes or without playing any visual novels, I highly recommend you to just go for it. I think Fate Grand Order is one of the best ways to get into the Fate franchise, and if Fate is really your thing, you have a lot of media to consume after that. So, that being said, why am I making this video right now? Well, the reason I'm making this video right now is that within the past few weeks the FGO NA PR team has been promoting a lot of cool free stuff for new players. And as an old man who has been playing this game for almost 6 years, I got curious about the current quote-unquote new player experience. So I hopped to an Android emulator and I created a fresh FGO account. Once I started playing with my new FGO account, the first important thing I noticed is that after 6 years of FGO, we still have the same trash-ass tutorial we used to have. I feel this is a horrible way to introduce new players to FGO, especially knowing how deep the gameplay goes later in the game. So if you are completely new to this game, I suggest you to ignore completely this boring tutorial and search for guides on YouTube instead. Perhaps if you don't mind spoilers about the main story, you should check out some of the boss fights of the game to see if you really like the gameplay style. To be fair, you won't probably need any help, guides or advice until you get into the 5th or 6th singularity, and what you will probably be doing before those is using one of the OP supports from one of the few masters you are following, and you will be one-shotting every single node without thinking with that OP support. The next important thing I stumbled across is the quote-unquote tutorial multi. If you are a new player, you must not be fooled by it. There is a guaranteed 4-star servant out of 14 on this multi. You can get multiple 4-star servants depending on your luck. You can't get 5-star servants or 5-star craft essence from this multi, and you most likely won't get a new 4-star servant in every multi you do after this tutorial one. So yeah, keep your expectations low gacha wise, and you might get a pleasant surprise every now and then. Also, I must tell you, you technically can make new accounts till you get the 4-star servants you want from this tutorial role, but it's a really tedious process to do, and I don't really recommend to do it unless one of your waifus / husbandos is on the 4-star tutorial list. Last but not least, the sole reason I'm making this video: the beginner rewards. You see, recently the new Back to School campaign was added to NA. This campaign boosted the amount of Saintwords and in-game resources new players get every day just for logging in. Not only that, but after finishing Fuyuki you also get the free 5-star servant from the 6th anniversary campaign. And if you want even more 5-star servants, there will be a guaranteed 5-star banner up for like a month, where if you use 12 paid Saintwords you will get one of the 21 SSRs you see on screen. Doing the tutorials and finishing Fuyuki skipping the story took me less than an hour, And I guess if you read the whole Fuyuki, it might take you around like 2 hours, but needless to say, you can get through Fuyuki really fast. So, if you make an account today and save every reward in total, you will have around 262 Saint Quartz and 50 tickets, a free 5-star and a shit ton of QP and friend points, just for finishing Fuyuki and logging in for 14 days. For those who don't understand what this means, basically this is an insane amount of gacha currency you can use to get your favorite character. By the way, this amount doesn't take into consideration further rewards you will get by doing other chapters of the main story, so you will most likely be getting even more than the number I just said. And to all my veteran players with crippling gacha addiction, first of all, let me salute you. Thank you for your service, young man. And also, let me tell you, if you decide to make an alt account today to roll on the new summer banner next week, you will have 112 Saint Quartz and 35 tickets just from the login rewards. So, is it worth to start playing FGO in 2023? In my opinion, fuck yeah. I've been playing this game for 6 years, and I can proudly say that FGO is one of the games of all times. And now, is one of the best moments to start a fresh account. So, if you ever thought about getting into FGO, please consider installing it right now. Anyways guys, that will be it for now. Like and subscribe for good luck on the gacha, and drop a comment if you want to see more content featuring me talking some broken English. To anybody who is new here, please consider watching some of my other content. I normally make FGO memes and shitposts, so if you are interested on that, please check out the channel. And best of luck to anybody who's starting their FGO journey over here. I can assure you, you will regret it, but it will be a fun wild ride for sure. It's been your boy Muscle. Until next time. Fate Grand Order, a new mobile Fate RPG presented by Type Moon, with an impressive main scenario and multiple character quests. The game features millions of words of original story, packed with content that both fans of the Fate franchise and newcomers will be able to enjoy. Summary: 2017 AD, Chaldea, an organization tasked with observing Earth's future, has confirmed that human history will be eliminated at 2019. Without warning, the promised future of 2017 disappeared. Why? How?